And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
It's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Second and goal. The corners are walked up tight. They'll try to pass their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a line.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield. What do you do?
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And as they come to the line here, they're passing on a surefire field goal attempt. They'd better pay it off with 6. Touchdown, BYU! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And I like the decision to go for it. I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. get this drive going from the 17. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Looking down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Allen. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, the good news on that play is the quarterback was able to scramble and go pick up the first down with the lead late in the game. Bad news is, though, you just love them to stay in bounds to get this clock started sooner so you can bleed more of it off. That's just a coachable moment moving forward of having a better understanding of the situation in game.
Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Bargava. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougars. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
The Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
The Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Let's go. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Orlando. And he's knocked down. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got the back in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Okay, ready? Ready. Ready up. Okay, ready? Ready. Ready up.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, pass the ball, breaks into the open. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to go up top. Swings it out to the flat. Runs through a tackle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke rings. The Hurricanes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. On target to the left. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk away, and they pick up a first down. And the Hurricanes are marching down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And the Canes in a good spot here with second and short.
Set, ready. Ready, go.
Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Second down, he'll throw it. Slings it downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll go with a direct snap. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Canes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pittsburgh has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. Here's an interception. Oh, and they need that turnover.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive, or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead in just a few minutes left? Trying to start the drive with a pass. Extending the play.
He does a good job of scrambling around and trying to make a play, but I tell you what, you don't want to take too many shots like that. Those big hits, oof. If you get up now, you dang sure going to feel them later.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Caught near the sticks. It's Orlando. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. They'll try to pound their way in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Steps away to find some room. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone. And the offense will take any help it can get, and it got a little.
Ready, low.
The give to the fullback. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
He's got it. They convert the 2, and they take the lead here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes with the return. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
I like the try going for two there because you're trying to get your opponent to at least have to score a touchdown to win this one. But honestly, guys, with just a couple seconds left on the clock, you're walking out of here with a W.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. He wants to change this route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking to the big tight end. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.